Netflix has opened the K-dramas that have started ruling the hearts and minds of the followers. K-dramas have become an important part of Netflix, and Sweet Home Season 1 is one such drama. It is a loved K-drama whose arrival is most anticipated, but the release of the drama has been delayed. Enthusiastic fans have been waiting for the arrival of Season 2, so when's the new season arriving, or has it been cancelled? Keep watching to learn everything about Sweet Home Season 2. Before we discuss Sweet Home Season 2 together, leave us a subscription and press the bell icon. The show has not been cancelled. It will be released next year. Though there had been rumors that the show will be released in 2022, it has not been slated for release this year. It's been announced that the show will release in the year 2023. Let us hope that we finally get to see what happens to Sung-woo, or whatever happened to the scar on his face in the year 2023. What would be the plot of Sweet Home Season 2? In the Season 1 conclusion, the two special infectees of Green Home engaged in their final combat until Yoon-soo surrendered to the security forces and the survivors managed to flee. The show Sweet Home Season 2 ended on a cliffhanger. We see the protagonist of the show at the last scene in a way that makes us question the narrative of Sweet Home Season 2. The return of Sung-woo is a crucial element of Sweet Home's conclusion. Despite being close to the death, the protagonist appears in the film's closing scene wearing a military uniform and being escorted by Cha Hyun-soo in an armored truck. It's assumed that the Yoon Gunshot-soo's injuries healing are time lapses. So was this a time lapse or was he possessed? We'll see it in the next season of the show. Sung-wook might have experienced one of the two things. First of all, Sung-wook either is in the final stages of his personal transformation or has already experienced one. Secondly, Myung was last seen fleeing in an army van after being already vanquished by Cha Hyun-soo. Given that his abilities seem to allow him to occupy human bodies, he might have done the same thing with Sung. The revival of Yeon. What would happen to the Yeon? He began bleeding as an infected might just before Green Homes crumbled. If he is undergoing his own metamorphosis while being trapped beneath the apartment building's debris, any restorative powers might be able to preserve his life. Finding her fiancé at last. Yi Kyung has now enlisted in the military despite breaking her agreement with authorities, and she'll probably be looking for Cha Hyun-soo. She might finally discover the outcome of her fiancé's case if she can apprehend Cha Hyun-soo. Would it be a shocking moment or an emotional moment? What might happen to the fiancé after all? What will happen to the survivors who are still alive? Only a few survivors managed to escape Green Homes unharmed. The sufferer's next house probably won't be very secure for long despite the promise of protection and a safe haven, so we will witness their survival in Sweet Home Season 2.